Wizkid's silence versus Davido's noise. Who is the better brand? Two of Africa's biggest stars, Wizkid and Davido. One hardly talks, the other never stops talking. One builds a brand around mystery, the other builds a brand around connection. What are the lessons brands, individuals, thought leaders, service providers can learn from these two amazing artists? This video is not a war or bust of comparison. It's rather a case study, a deep dive into what makes them tick, what makes their personalities tick as individuals. Let's dive in. You need to choose whether you want to be mysterious, you want to be scarce, or you want to be visible. Scarcity can also be a visibility strategy. That is one of the strategies Genevieve Nnaji uses. It can be a visibility strategy because if gold is found everywhere, it will not be valued. So that's one of the strategies Wizkid thrives on. On the other hand, being everywhere too is not a bad thing. Just like Davido, granting interviews, showing up for people, being there, attending events, being visible, being everywhere, being an everywhere you go kind of person is not bad if that is your style. You know, it's not a bad thing. People have different personalities, and we need to appreciate the differences in their personalities, not to compare them to one another. So as a brand, you need to decide, do you want to be a brand that thrives on scarcity in terms of your visibility, or you want to be a brand that thrives on connection, a brand that is everywhere? That is for you to choose. Another lesson, is that consistency wins. Like I wrote here, Wizkid has stayed quiet and mysterious for years. Davido has remained loud, relatable, and accessible for years. Fans know what to expect. Fans trust them because they know what to expect. For brands, the message is simple. Consistency builds credibility. If you want to be luxurious, stay luxurious. If you want to be luxury, stay luxury. If you want to be mass appeal, stay mass appeal. Don't confuse your audience by switching lanes too often. So this is very important because a lot of brands, they thrive on picking what doesn't work for them. You understand? If you want to be a mass appeal brand, if you want to be a portable kind of brand, be a portable kind of brand. And if you want to be like an Olamide kind of brand who is also a quiet person, a quiet personality, he allows his silence to speak for him, you can also thrive on that. That is your strategy. But don't be switching lanes. Don't be confusing your fans. Don't be confusing your audience. Don't be confusing your markets. Finally, you need to align with your story. Wizkid's silence strengthens his image as the untouchable global superstar. Davido's openness fits perfectly with his story as a people's champion. The branding style matches the brand story. For emerging businesses, the lesson is this: don't just pick a strategy. Make sure it reflects your values and the story you're trying to tell. So don't just pick a strategy. Make sure the strategies you are picking is born from your personality. So don't try to be a Davido brand when it should be a Wizkid brand, and don't try to be a Wizkid brand when it should be a Davido brand. Thank you for watching. The doings count, not just the knowings.